Do you think this will drive up the viewership count if I show some cleavage?
Welcome to podcast. All right. Welcome to podcast. This is episode 28, I believe.
I hope you're keeping count.
I'm not the best at it, but I am your host, Madison, joined by my co-host,
Michael. And my shirt, my tank top says, it's supposed to say I flexed and the sleeves fell off, but it just looks like it says I flexed and the fell off.
and I'm your host, John. No, what happened is you flexed too many, I don't know, what was that, Jack's?
Flexed too many.
Jack's burgers, and your pecs have sized to the point where they're devouring your stomach.
That's a good thing, though, right? Pecs bigger than stomach?
I guess on women. Anyway, wow, it's good to be back. We're recording on a Saturday again today, and you know what's nice about this Saturday is we both actually got to the gym right before this. Usually, it's just me coming back from the gym, and so the energy level's hyped, right, Michael? You didn't just devour a Jack's burger and take a 15-minute nap while I was on a Zoom call.
I didn't take a nap.
You were just doom scrolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and get that yawn in there. It's pretty good.
I had pre-workout. I'm pumped up.
Yeah,
I'm energized.
yeah. I definitely enjoy the Saturdays. The Saturday ones more. I had something I had to do tomorrow. Michael was invited, but he opted out.
Well,
my niece's
it's
birthday party, and
it's a petting zoo.
And petting zoo will be part of it. Yep.
Well, I mean, it would have been fun, but I wasn't able to get Chief to go. He wasn't going to be able to go, and I felt like he was the one that would enjoy petting zoo the most.
Why couldn't you get him to go?
He's busy.
Right. I forgot. There's a something that I guess prioritizes over your niece's first birthday.
Yeah, there's a going away party.
A going away party
for some family friends that have known my wife for a very long time, since I don't know, since she was real little.
Okay. All right. I mean, they're still going to be alive, right?
I mean, they're going to be in Tennessee, so
okay. All right.
maybe.
All right. Well, I guess this is this celebration of of life is. I guess maybe I would rank that.
Yeah.
On the priority list over somebody relocating.
It's just,
I don't know. It's just me though.
We got plenty of birthdays.
Yeah,
you only move away like once or twice. You got a birthday every year.
No, they haven't. This is the first.
Yeah, and every other year.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but it's
how many times are they going to move? Not as many. I bet on average more people have birthdays than move, unless you're in the military or something.
It's a fair assumption. But how many times on average are people going to move compared to having a birthday party with a petting zoo?
I mean, the petting zoo is a nice, unique touch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you get it because you touch when you pet.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know. I'm just giving you a hard time about it. No, I get it. I totally understand. I guess when my friends move, it's just like, congratulations. I'm still going to call you every other week kind of deal. It's not like we're just, no more friend. So
some people are more in-person people than remote people.
Are those really friends then?
Yes, I think so.
You think? Well, where would you classify yourself?
Neither.
What are you?
A hermit.
Yeah, so I would call that remote.
No.
A remote friend? Well, if you're not there in person.
Hermit.
If you're not
live
there in
under
person,
a rock. That's what I am.
Live under a rock?
Yeah.
It's hard to make friends under rocks.
Well, you got the sand that's underneath the rock. Those are your friends, yeah.
The sand.
Because you're a hermit. You're a hermit crab. I assume there's There's sand under the rock.
God bless wifey. I am so happy, Michael, that you found somebody. And I'm so glad you didn't screw it.
I didn't find her. She found me.
All you had to do was not screw it.
Because I was under a rock
until you proposed, and she said yes. Oh no, I guess until the paper was signed. So
what paper?
The marriage certificate. I know you've got it. I saw your tax. I know you were psyched about.
I signed something. I wasn't.
You were psyched about those tax returns this year, so I know
they were nice. They were nice.
You got to have that to get those.
I was playing a game of Family Feud, and it was like, what are 5 yearly events that people look the most forward to? You think you can name them?
Yearly events that people look forward to?
Yeah.
Christmas #1.
I don't remember the order. I just remember the 5.
All right. I'm thinking Christmas was
definitely
going to be on the list. Thanksgiving's going to be on that list.
I don't think Thanksgiving was.
How was Thanksgiving? You said family events.
No, it doesn't have to be a family event, just an annual events.
Oh, annual events. Thanksgiving's not there? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, some people don't like to go to Thanksgiving because they get into arguments and stuff with their family.
Fair. All right, so let me throw it out there. Christmas, Halloween.
Christmas may have been the only holiday on there.
Halloween wasn't on there. There's a lot of people that like Halloween. I'd be surprised if they asked 100 people and not one person said Halloween. But okay, all right. If Halloween's not there, birthday
was on there.
Yeah, birthday'd be there. Super Bowl's probably on there.
No, I don't think it was.
Some sort of sporting event.
No
sporting event. Okay. So we've got Christmas and birthday. Other annual events, New Year's?
No, I think Christmas was the only holiday.
New Year's is not a holiday. New Year's is a start of a new year.
Like New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
That's not a holiday. I would not. I will admit I could be wrong on this, but I don't classify that as a holiday.
It's literally a holiday.
You think it's a holiday?
You get off of work for it. It's a federal holiday.
Yeah, you also get off. I'm not. Well, I mean, there are other days you get off for that I wouldn't classify as holidays.
Like what?
Here in Alabama, we have Robert E. Lee Day.
I said federal holiday for one, and two, some people do get off
outside of
because it's not just Robert E. Lee Day; it's also Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which is a federal holiday.
I was going to say outside of this Alabama, they have Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Annual tax return day?
Yes.
Tax return
Well,
day?
just tax return.
Okay. Yeah. The only reason I thought that is because you bridged the conversation into here. Other 2 annual events that people are happy about. I don't. Outside of those 3, if the rest of them aren't holidays, which I'm guessing excludes 4th of July. And Thanksgiving wasn't on there. Interesting. Annual events. Can we classify summer? Like summer break?
You're
or
close.
Spring
You're
break?
on the right track.
Spring break?
You're on the right track now.
Okay. Summer break? Spring break?
School getting out.
Okay. So what, do they interview kids?
I mean, I guess maybe they had teachers on there. I don't know.
Yeah, because
it's 100 random people.
I mean, I guess parents would also be somebody that might say that.
Now, parents are like school getting in.
And then winter break, we can't say winter break because I mean I would classify that. I would say that's Christmas. And spring break wasn't one either.
No.
Okay.
Or unless you count school getting out as that, as spring break and summer break.
That would be summer break to me. I can't think. Annual event that people are excited for. It's not a sporting event. I don't know. All right. Well, what's the last one? What am I missing?
You can come up with it if you think about it hard enough.
Yeah, well, I don't want to just leave our listeners waiting on me to spew a bunch of guesses out.
You should just have it. Think about it through the episode, and if you don't come up with it by the end of the episode, then I'll tell you what it is. Like a little cliffhanger until the end of the episode.
Fall TV.
Fall TV? No.
Well, that's where all the new episodes of TV shows come out.
No. Just think about it. You'll something will click.
Has nothing to do with money.
No, that was the tax return.
That was the tax return. I mean, what else do people get excited about? There's money. The Purge isn't a real thing. There's money. People like women.
Your annual woman.
Oh, anniversary.
No.
Okay. Oh, I don't like that you're gonna leave me hanging. And by the way, if you don't remember to say this, people are gonna be mad.
It's cliffhanger for the next episode.
No.
It's an annual cliffhanger.
Well, all right. I guess we'll move on then. I'll try to think about it throughout. And I know what we can do to give me a little bit of thinking time is one of our listeners actually created a song for us, which we feel could probably be used as a definitely good outro song. Hard to come up with something similar to what we have currently. I have the song in its entirety queued up, ready to play for us. So I think we're gonna play that. Just make sure you're ready to adjust in case it's too loud.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and play this. This song was actually submitted by one of the boys. This is Preach, as we called him, and until he comes on, we are not going to say his name. So we want to give a big thank you to Preach for submitting this. Would love to have you on sometime, but let's play her.
Yeah. Mic check. You good? All right. Roller. It's that late night couch talk. Nowhere to go. Two mics, one thought. Then we lose the whole road. From this matters tonight. Forget it, who knows? If it's cousin conversation, yeah. You know it's CuzWords. Talk with a story, end up in space. Talking about Halo in the human race. Gas station snacks, the AI debates. How we get here, man, nobody's safe. 1 minute we joking, next minute it's deep. Next minute we arguing over stuff we can't keep. Bring up old stories we swore we delete. Now it's 2 a.m. and we still ain't sleep. Yeah, it's random, yeah, it's reckless. Half these takes ain't even tested. But it's real, no script, no edit. It's just two cousins talking. Get it? It's that late night couch talk. Nowhere to go. Two mics, one thought. Then we lose the whole road. From this matters tonight. Forget it, who knows? If it's cousin conversation, yeah. You know it's CuzWords. From childhood games to grown man stress. From who got next to what success. From Xbox rage to life progress. Somehow it all just coexists. Laugh too hard about stuff that's dumb. Then hear the truth like what have we become. Then back to jokes about honey buns and whether slow eaters are actually scum. Yeah, we've been through phases. Same roots, same places. Life got complicated, but we still keep it basic. Talking through the chaos. Every wild idea. If it don't make sense, that's how you know we here. It's that late night couch talk. Nowhere to go. Two mics, one thought. Then we lose the whole road. From this matters tonight. Forget it, who knows? If it's cousin conversation, yeah. You know it's CuzWords. We had a plan for this episode, I think. We did not follow it. All right. See y'all next week.
Wow.
He kind of nailed it.
I definitely like the outro. It's spot on.
Oh, the outro is absolutely spot on. Trying to keep some sort of record or trying to keep some sort of pattern of discussion. Yeah, that never happens.
It was like Jelly Roll and Upchurch inspired. It was like,
I don't know,
Southern country
I'll
rap.
be honest with you, I forgot what I was supposed to be trying to think about during it because it's such a banger. I
mean, you can hear that on the radio tomorrow.
I personally really liked it. Oh yeah. That's one of those. That's I don't throw that on the cardio playlist. You know what I mean? Just keeping that steady heart rate. That was good. It was good.
What's
stuff.
on the heavy lift playlist?
I don't know. He hasn't made us one of those yet.
He may have.
He may have. It's a good. No. Really appreciate that. Thank you again. Preach. Would again, like I know you're kind of far away, but we'd love to have you on sometime, and you can come up with what your inspiration behind. I mean, obviously, I think we know what the inspiration was, but what gave you that little incentive to create this for us? Is it just because we're friends? If that's the case, that's a nice thing of you to do.
Now, obviously, that was AI generated.
Yeah,
That's not Preach's voice.
So, but what Preach likes to do is that he likes to write music and use AI to kind of help create it.
What I want is a Preach written song that's also performed by Preach. Preach can sing.
Preach can sing, yeah.
One interesting thing about our group is a fair bit of us can sing pretty well.
I feel like I have lost my. I feel like I've
lost it.
I think I have. I'll be singing in the showers, and the problem is, I can keep the, like I know. I don't know how else to put it. How do I say this? It's like my instrument is out of tune. So I'll try to hit a note, and where before I will send that signal from my brain to like, hey, this is the note you're trying to hit, and it doesn't want to hit that note. I don't know how else to put it.
All you got to do is get your phone out, play some "I Did It My Way" while you're in the shower.
Get some Frank Sinatra going
and sing to it, and you'll be back in tune in no time.
I definitely think that the nicotine has made my voice deeper. I really do.
The nicotine or the smoke?
The vaping.
Yeah.
Because, even before when I was living in Colorado, that didn't affect it. So I think it's a nicotine thing.
But hey, there's raspy smoker voices that still sound good. Singing's all about matching pitch and coming up with melodic tunes that sound good together. Your voice can be a range of areas. It can be soft or harsh sounding. Doesn't really matter. It can still sound good.
I don't disagree, but you do still have to match the pitch.
Yeah, I mean that's the biggest issue. If you can't do that, if you're tone deaf, it might be difficult. But I want Preach to produce and perform his next tune for us.
Yeah, he can play guitar too.
Yeah.
He could do.
He don't need AI.
He could do some Stroms.
AI needs him.
Oh, he went head to head with you. I remember you guys throwing some rap lyrics back and forth a while ago, which was weird to see.
No, he was back in the day when I was an aspiring rapper. He was contributing himself to being a ghostwriter of mine, which I was prideful. I was like, nah, I'm my only writer. Nobody else writes for me but me.
That's a very Stingray attitude.
But yeah, he was like, hey, he would write something and give it to me and be like, yeah, use this.
Yeah, that's true. I guess he didn't exactly. I mean, he would kind of like rap it in kind of the cadence that he had in mind for it. I think, but he wasn't hardcore into it. It's a music is one of those things that's I don't know. It's just such a cool part of the human experience is creative and artistic abilities. I feel like I fell a little bit short. There have been times where I have written things, and but then I'll write like a poem or something, but then I will immediately delete it because that's gay.
Not always deleted it.
Hadn't always deleted it. That's true. Oh, should we tell that story?
Yeah, I think you should tell that story.
Oh, we should tell that story. Okay. God, good grief, man. Okay. Let me get into the zone. So, you know how Michael and I are? I would assume if you're listening to the podcast, we rip on each other a little bit back and forth. So we go out to this get together. All right. And we show up. Michael and I were invited to go with a couple of friends out to a thing. It was a campfire at somebody's house.
Yep.
Yep. We have I guess we get there and I can't recall, did two people not show, the two people that were going to come, did they just not show up or did they leave early? Do you
No,
remember?
They left early. They were there at first. They left early.
Okay, they left early, yeah. So Michael and I are just sitting around the...
Yeah, it was just the host and then us two and two other people invited. The two other people that were invited left early, leaving just the two of us and the host.
Right. So the host is a woman. She had just gotten a new place. So Michael and I have, we rip on each other for just...
You're more likely to rip on me, but I'm also willing to give it back.
Yeah, you give it back. See, what I do is I do little rips, and then you just throw big, massive ones at me, right? From time to time, similar to your, similar to like when you have too much dairy.
Yeah,
you just rip big ones.
Yeah, massive.
Yeah. So we're all sitting around a campfire. It kind of falls into one of those things where it's late night into the day. We're all just kind of sitting around staring at the campfire. Michael and I are just talking, and then the host, being a woman, she chimes in. Turns out, well, I'll get to that part later. We had the host joins in on our conversation. Well, I make a mistake of throwing it because I'm just in that mood of talking to Michael and throwing a small jab. I throw a small jab at her about being. Was it about being single? I think.
I'm trying to remember. I feel like it was not just a small jab in this. Like it seemed like a small jab, but it was like
I remember exactly what I said now.
Okay.
Yep, I remember exactly what I said. Something about like coming up on time for getting married. Because she was like, it was like something about when you get into your she's like mid-20s. Like this is nothing for her to worry about at the moment. It's just like, if you're not
something about biological clock ticking or something like that.
It wasn't even that. Or it may have been something like that. But it was something along the lines of, hey, hopefully something happens by the time you're, like early 30s or whatever. She got really offended by that. We didn't even know until after we stayed for another hour and a half and had conversations throughout the night and stuff still. But come to find out, evidently she had a crush on me. I didn't know this. Anyway, so this person was a pretty centric individual in our group that we had at the time, which is pretty much dissolved, I would say.
We met her through another friend, and then those two became, I guess, enemies, and it kind of separated.
Yeah. Well, that other friend kind of went off their rocker. They kind of went a little bit nuts.
I mean, when you meet somebody through a friend and those people stop becoming friends, like you either pick a side or it just doesn't. I mean, somebody's going to get left out.
Sure.
You can try to go see them separately, but that didn't really happen anymore.
So
good for her. She ended up getting married and everything. So her clock didn't run out. You were wrong.
That's why it was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke jab. That's like me talking. I saw that as similar to like how I just threw a jab at you for drinking milk.
Yeah.
Like
some people, they're more sensitive.
Yeah.
We've grown up with each other, so we know like there's practically nothing that's off limits.
But evidently that one really hit a sore spot with her. I guess she just was really insecure about being single at the time. And I didn't know. I admitted that I made a mistake. One of the things that she then, and this is I guess this is just such a kind of a woman thing to do, but
have emotions.
No, the other part where she did not confront this. She did not confront me with this. Instead, she decided to tell everybody that I know that she was mad at me over this, and that's how I found out that she was mad at me about this, and she accused me.
Yeah, if she had a crush on you and that you went and said what you said, how is she gonna? She's already like timid to let you know her true feelings on the crush side, and then she's also got to let you know, hey, I got a crush on you, but you also offended me. She's not gonna just open up about that all at once to you. It's never gonna happen.
But she could have said, hey, it's a sensitive topic. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, but she didn't want to. I don't know if she still had those feelings for you post the jab, but if she still had those feelings lingering, she didn't want to mess with that. Like, she still had hopes that it would evolve into something.
Anyway,
one day.
So the rumor in the friend group was that I made a joke, or I intentionally tried to hurt her. And
you practically threw her in the fire, according to the friend group.
Oh, the friend
that
group
wasn't even there at the time.
The friend group. Take on it. All right, the friend
I'm
group,
not editing today anyway.
Yeah, the friend group wanted to devour me over this because
you were the scum of the earth.
Oh, I know.
Post that hangout for a little while.
To me, what seemed like such an innocent little hey, I'm ripping on you because we're friends, kind of thing, turned into just terrible. And then it all started spreading around that it was like, John has toxic masculinity, and I was being toxic.
But I will say this: you didn't help yourself out at times, because there were other gatherings where you also made similar jokes. That I will never forget the time that we were hanging out at. It was a larger party at a different friend's house, but some of the same people were still involved.
Okay.
And you made a joke to this girl that got offended, and her friend that were together, and another friend, all three sitting on a couch together, that you were just giving up on women around here and going to get a mail order bride.
That's a funny joke.
And, well, yeah, I laughed, but they did not.
Well, it's not. But did they think do they think I'm being serious? I mean,
sometimes it can. I know you, so I know when you're joking. But other people can. There's a dry bit to it, whereas people are like, "What?
Am I?" I mean, the. Okay, well, so anyway, after this, John, toxically masculine. He's completely, hates women type of deal. So I figure this is logic brain working. Definitely didn't work out the way I was hoping. But I figure, okay, how does John prove that how does he say that he was sorry and do this in such a way that's the opposite of being toxically masculine? So I wrote an apology poem.
and then you print it and
I
have it framed?
Printed it out and had it framed and gave it to her. and gave this to the host. Gave it to the host that and it I mean,
I think the friend group was like, "Oh, he loves her."
Yeah, they thought I was in love with her. I will say this. Let me tell you, it didn't. The apology didn't work as well as but the rumors of the toxic masculinity, I did kind of crush that. I really did. I crushed that stuff. So I spent like 3 hours sitting down and pushing aside all masculine instinct to draft up an apology note that rhymed. And I look and I was
no AI at the time, by the way.
Oh yeah. This was before AI. Yeah, there was absolutely no way I could have done this with AI. And then the rumor was that I was in love with her. You can't win. You can't win when it comes to, trying to show a little bit of humility.
It's not about winning. It's about expressing your emotions.
I sometimes feel like men are allowed to show humility or weakness of any sorts, even if it's intentional. Yeah, I went to her and I said, here's this. I wanted to show that I could do something that wasn't toxically masculine, and I wanted to show that I'm sorry. I couldn't even get in front of her to apologize because I wanted to apologize, but she didn't want she didn't want to see me. She's like, she hated me all of a sudden. I felt really bad. So I gave it to one of our friends to give to the other friend. That's how it went down. And I mean, the whole situation, when I think back, I'm like, I still don't know if I could have come up with a better plan than that. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Like,
Probably just
bake an apology cake?
Not say that her time was running out.
I mean, she was mid-20s. It's a joke. She had plenty of time. And guess what? Look, she went off and did it. She's fine. She's happy now.
Yeah, she's good.
She's married too, right?
I wonder if she's got that poem hanging up in her room.
That'd be weird, wouldn't it? It would be. But it was literally a poem about friendship. How do you mistake a friendship?
Can you recite it?
Ooh, if I could, I don't think I would on recording.
I want that poem, and I want to turn it into an AI song, and that's our intro song.
You want to turn it into an AI song?
Yeah.
That would be pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. To have it put some music, at least I'd feel a little bit better about it. But it was just what I thought was a gesture to try to bury the hatchet, and it just turned into a whole thing. And then that friend group really didn't have too much to do with me until after the host and another person in that group got into like just completely dissolved their friendship over some disagreement that I don't know anything about. So
drama, right?
Drama, yeah, dude. It's like that's why I love the boys.
Not much drama.
I do.
Yeah,
because there is no drama. I mean, the most drama,
except when Frogman went off and got married, leaving Teach without a partner.
That's true.
That was pretty dramatic.
They were very, very close. The biggest bit of drama that ever happened one time was that I can think of. You remember when Frogman let us borrow a key to go drop off something at his house? Or something like that?
Vaguely.
Okay. I took that key and I went to Home Depot and I made a copy for everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's right. See, that's worse than telling somebody their
so
time's
much
running
worse.
out.
So much worse than that. That's
a violation of privacy.
He was not happy about that. I just took it to Home Depot and made several copies. And he was
Who'd you give the copies to?
Every one of the boys. I gave a copy to all the boys.
Yeah.
Hated it. He actually hated that.
Yeah,
I felt really bad
like,
because I thought the joke was going to be, here, you have, we give all the copies back, and then it would just be like, silly joke that was
yeah,
played
but
on
then
there.
you think about who you gave those keys to.
Everybody gave the keys back. I gave them to the boy.
Was Frogman still mad after
4
the keys
copies.
were given back?
He was a little upset.
But he was probably better.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was just he just, yeah. And I felt terrible about it.
Like his mind started spinning. Like, what are my friends capable of with access to my house without me actually being here to make sure everything's okay?
Right.
Like, pranks can definitely go too far at times.
But we've done other pranks on each other, I feel like.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, but anyway, I felt bad. I didn't think he was going to get so upset by it. I meant it as just an innocent, like a little gotcha that would be like a funny little.
You should write him up
an
apology poem for
I
getting
thought it
his
would be
keys copied.
I thought it would be like a little 30-second gotcha. Oh, this is funny. You're upset by it, and then we all give the keys back, and it's done and over. But I was wrong.
Frogman. That time that I took your keys, I also took your trust. I didn't mean to tease. And it surely wasn't for lust. It was just a prank, bro. I'm sorry I caused the fuss. That's all I got right now.
Okay. I wanted to let you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's more to it. Sorry, I'm on the spot like that. I can't do it.
It's tough.
Like I said, it took me three hours last time to sit down and write a poem.
Yeah. I was never a fast writer. I was always sit down and write for quite a while.
Am I wrong in thinking that would have been perfectly acceptable as an apology back like 100 years ago?
Just a poem?
Here's my
It
thoughts
had to
on
be.
that.
I mean, like,
Here's my thoughts
you
on
weren't
it.
texting or calling anybody. Well, I guess you could call somebody.
Yeah, but here's my thoughts. It's like I thought, and this is just guy brain thinking, probably over or like thinking too much that this is how you do it. But I figure you need to apologize to somebody. What's a better way for somebody to receive your apology than to realize that they took the time and effort into really thinking out their words to a level that it's like a memorable, or it's like that they not only did they apologize and talk about, you know, how much their friendship means to you, but also compromising their masculinity. I guess I just figured that was like,
Why how come every time you talk about apologizing you're always like, I'm part of this apology includes me coming to the realization that I'm losing part of myself as a man for apologizing.
no, it's the poem. There's nothing wrong if I truly believe if a man is wrong, he should apologize.
Yeah.
But it's the poem part.
Oh, the poem is demasculating.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, you know, many centuries ago, I mean, being a poet was high class.
Was it?
A thinker. You know, think back to the ancient Greeks or Shakespeare's time. I don't think those men were thought of as like unmanly.
No, but they were directors. I mean, they're basically like content creators. That was content back then. That was TikTok. You get a little fix here and there of a poem. It's like, ooh, that's nice.
So you're just a modern content creator. You're just creating a more archaic version of content, I guess.
I just wanted to express my sincerity in the apology, and it came across as I must be in love with her because I went to that much effort. Incredibly frustrating.
I bet your effort really wasn't even that much. Like, you didn't write an iambic pentameter. This wasn't any specific type of poem. You went A-B rhyme scheme, didn't you?
Oh, I think it was. I mean, listen, dude. We don't all have a useless degree in media, okay?
I had to take a class that specifically talked about the types of poetry.
Yeah.
So I remember,
money well spent, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean,
money well spent.
Hey, look, I had scholarship. Wasn't my money.
Okay, well, I don't know. I mean, it was long. It was like, you know, it was a minute and a half read probably. It wasn't like just.
Did every sentence rhyme or every line?
I think it was more like, I don't know. I'd have to find it. You'd have to.
You should find it. I want to read it again.
I don't know. I can look through and see if I've got it. I don't think I do. Oh God, that would be a.
Put it up on screen if you find it.
That's exactly what you were gonna say, but I would prefer to not. Here, I'm gonna try my new AI feature in my photo search and see if I can type in poem.
This is good for all the audio listeners.
Huge.
You just looking on your phone. I'll narrate.
Oh, I wrote another friendship poem to somebody else.
Oh,
back in
repeat offender.
Repeat offender. Oh, it was a friendship poem for two friends back in. They were new friends of mine back. It was a Christmas. It was like a Christmas gift.
When
was
this?
I don't want to go out and buy you anything, so I'll just do a little. I'll put like 20 minutes of effort.
When?
December 23.
So this was after. This was definitely after.
Oh, yeah, this was after that.
Did they like it?
I think they liked it. I'll read this one because I can find this one. I can't find another one, though. I can't find...
This one's going to be more like, you're not apologizing or anything. You're just writing a nice poem.
Yeah, it was just like a Merry Christmas thing. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
To my new friends on this Christmas, let's not regret the past that has missed us. Ahead, a festive journey, a gift unwrapped. Through blizzards and snowstorms, our bond will be strapped. Good friends are a blessing and keep spirits high. They help guide our paths like God's starlit sky. As carols weave tales of warmth and delight, may our bond grow stronger, pure and bright. Let us toast with cocoa around holiday decor. In this season of joy, take solace. We'll share joy forevermore.
Oh,
yeah. That's a Christmas poem.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Well, and it was something along those, lines. It were just two people that just a couple of friends that I met that year. One of those two is still a good friend of mine.
My dear old friend, your time is running out. I can see the dust collecting on your snout.
You write a poem for a dying dog?
No, that's what you wrote for her because you're like,
oh. No, dude, it was nothing like that. It was nothing. I don't know. Like I said, I like creativity, but it does make me like wince a little bit when I think about writing poems. Sometimes it's good to just have like a little outlet to get like some emotions out.
So like if the poem's like in doing it the way you did felt demasculating or whatever, what would be like the most manly way you could have apologized?
Slaughtering an animal and bringing them the meat. That makes sense, right?
What if they're like
if I want to break
like a vegan or something?
Well, I mean, if like, are pure masculinity with no ethical boundaries?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Destroying their enemy and dancing on their enemy's graves.
So you just ask, who do you want me to slaughter? And then do it, and then read the poem aloud while dancing on their carcass.
Yeah, that could offset it. Yeah. That's definitely the exact polar opposite of writing a poem apology. I don't know. Some people are difficult to be like friends with. You can try. One thing I think that is important to keep in mind is you're never gonna like. Not everybody's gonna like you. It's part of life. You can't be friends with everybody. One of those human rules you have to kind of keep in mind. I'm not gonna lie, Michael. Annual events. Is it the first snow?
No. I've forgotten what it was.
Bro, you don't know.
I need your help to come up with it now.
You're gonna
have to list more to help me remember. I just remember it wasn't a holiday, it wasn't a sporting event. What we've already said is Christmas
and
birthdays, tax return, and getting out of school.
Summer break.
What was the fifth one?
Google it, dude. I'm not gonna. Look, we got another 15 minutes in this episode. You're gonna sit there and Google it and find.
I need the audience's help.
I will entertain the audience. I'm not leaving them on a cliffhanger like that. Not the way that you set it up. Absolutely not. You go find that right now. Pick up your phone. Go find your episode of Family Feud. Figure it out. Good grief. Leaving us hanging like that. Well, there are.
It's got to. I mean, just come up with something. It's got to be there.
All right. Open ChatGPT and ask what are memorable annual events that people like. And then list 200. And I'm sure it'll be on that list, or something will trigger it to remind you what a tease Michael's being. I'm gonna make him write me or I'm gonna make him write the audience an apology poem, so that he can. But no, a lot of people that are
200. Are there 200 annual events?
Sure, there are.
I don't think it was any kind of a festival, any kind of awards. It wasn't a sporting event of any kind.
And it had nothing to do with money, you said.
These are like international events. This was a U.S. thing.
Is there anything that's triggering your brain? Oh.
I've already gone through 100. I don't see it.
I'm not going to lie, dude. I'm so frustrated with you right now. I'm like incredibly PO'd.
That's why we have to work together.
No. This was your game. This was your game.
No.
I mean, did you know it earlier in the podcast and you've forgotten it now?
No.
You actually just forgot.
Yeah, I forgot.
I'm going to say it's Thanksgiving. It's going to be Thanksgiving.
No, I don't think it was a holiday, though.
You don't know. You have no idea.
We could just say it was, if that makes you feel better.
Just try to find that episode of...
It says here that one annual event is a wife carrying championship.
Yeah, okay. So
what is that?
Oh, my gosh. Family Feud, questions and answers. I can't. I'm so mad.
Why are you mad?
I can't even focus right now. I'm so
mad?
Because what a tease, dude. What a tease. It's like saying, I have information on the next announcement for Marvel, the Marvel movie, and I'm going to tell you about it at the end of the podcast, and then you don't. And it's like, I lied. I don't know it. I know the winning lottery numbers for next week's lottery, and then you say, and I'm gonna reveal them at the end of the podcast, and then you don't. I mean, that would be a very bold claim to make.
That happened not too long, or pretty recently, with Fallout. They teased all season long that there was going to be some kind of big reveal.
They did reveal something though.
Yeah, but it was.
Yeah, you're giving us nothing.
Well, no, we're going to have the reveal eventually. There's no time frame on it. It might be next episode.
Did you see this on Family Feud?
No.
Where did you see it?
Online.
On a YouTube video, on a short?
No.
TikTok short? Can you go through your history?
It was just a random website that had like a survey answers. But I had it pulled up. I didn't have it pulled up. My coworker had it pulled up.
Well, audience, I apologize. My cousin has pulled a Michael.
I got to start writing my poem.
He's pulled a Michaelism. Lots of hype for not too much.
It's like the last episode. I ended it with "Play No Man's Sky." Lots of hype, not a lot of end product. Back in the day, that game.
Yeah, just put your phone down. Let's talk about something else.
No, I have to find it now.
We can talk about how disappointed we are in you.
No. You have to do it in a. This is going to make me upset, and I'm going to go home.
This is why men don't write poems.
I'm going to go home and tell all my friends how upset
the relentless amount of jabs that are coming from Michael over this poem thing. This is why we don't do it. This is why we are not allowed to be creative. The only thing we're allowed to do is pick up heavy stuff,
Put them down,
and puff our chest out and beat our chest. That's
right.
it.
That's true.
That's the only thing that we're allowed to do. Otherwise, your boys are going to give you a relentless harassment over it. Still a funny story. It was worth sharing at least. I keeping the audience in the know of everything that's ever happened to us. This definitely should fall on the list. What's that cheesing smile for?
I remember what the final answer is.
Oh, great.
But I need you to guess it.
You need me to guess it?
Yeah.
I need a hint then, because I've guessed a lot.
So when I said it wasn't a holiday, I guess I was thinking it wasn't a holiday, but technically it is a holiday.
Easter?
No. And it's right around one holiday that you've repeatedly suggested it being, but it's not. But I don't associate it with it being a holiday as much as the activity that is done on said holiday.
I need another hint.
I don't think it's like a federally recognized holiday, but you still hear people talk about it a lot. And it is right beside a holiday that you've suggested multiple times.
That I've suggested multiple times, right beside there. Oh. Black Friday?
Black Friday shopping.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that you were able to come up with that.
Yeah.
Because I once the camera stopped recording.
I was getting my poem.
Yeah.
Except the other version that we talked about earlier. And I wasn't the one that was gonna be getting the thing. I was the enemy.
Yeah, I got Edgar and Alan right here, ready to poe on you.
Poe all over.
Oh man.
But
Okay.
what do you think about that? Black Friday shopping. One of the five most
I got to know when that poll was
look forward
taken.
to things.
I got to know when that poll was
See, I don't
taken.
know. I was looking at a
Because-
website with my coworker, and he had like all of these survey questions pulled up, and I
Okay.
just was intrigued by that one. Really because of the tax return. That was what intrigued me by it. That's one of the top 5 things that Americans look forward to every year, based on the random 100 people that were polled.
So that's what that thing that you forgot is what inspired the curiosity enough to cement it in your brain, but you forgot.
Well, a tax return was what cemented in my brain,
Okay.
but then I forgot about the Black Friday shopping.
Black Friday. That must have been a poll from like 10 years ago. Black
Christmas,
Friday,
Black Friday shopping, birthdays, school getting out, and tax return. Top 5 things.
Black Friday just doesn't seem to be a thing too much anymore. It's more of a long. Here's what happens anytime or every time around Black Friday. The only thing I ever see anymore is people going into Walmart and like pulling the sale stickers off to show that the price that they raised the prices and then pretended to mark down the prices. That's the only thing I ever see about Black Friday anymore. And same thing happens with Cyber Monday too. But I guess I can see why people would like that. I'm not a big shopper myself, so it definitely wasn't the first thing that popped into my mind. You got any memorable Black Friday stories?
No.
You never did anything for Black Friday?
I mean, I've gone shopping on Black Friday, but I've never had any of these like go in the store right when they open it and you're pushing through waves of people to get what you want.
Yeah.
Like I never experienced anything like
Me,
that.
my dad, and my sister did that when I was younger. We camped out in front of Toys R Us for some really good sales that they had going on. And I don't know if you remember this, but back in the day, Toys R Us used to have these little like, you know, those little backyard plastic houses for kids.
No.
So, you know how it's like a little playhouse. Not like a Not like a full-on swing set or
I mean, I'm
something like
sure
that.
I've seen something similar.
Well, they used to be lined up outside of Toys R Us, right? And so what we did was we got in, we got a chair. We sat down beside one of those things, and me and my sister sat inside one of those little plastic playhouses. We're way too big for them, but we were sitting inside it anyway, and just chilled there. It was really, really cold that day. We also went to, and I think either a year prior or the year after that, I think we went to the Galleria, and the Galleria was like just swarms of people. The Galleria is a mall in Alabama, by the way. This must have been
A deserted mall at this point, practically.
yeah. This must have been back in like 2003, 2004.
That's when it was popping.
Yep. And they always just have really, really good Black Friday sales.
Hey, what is the saying? That's when it was popping. Reminded me of like old lingo that's faded away. What was it? Was it last week when we recorded? And your dad called afterwards, and what did he say? He said, "What's something in the burg?" What did he say?
Oh, in reference to the town that we're in, he was like, "What's what was it? Did he say what's poppin'?"
No, it wasn't. What's popping?
It was something.
Did it start with a B? What's banging in the burg? Is that what it was?
I don't think that's what it was. I'd have to ask him, and I don't even know if that's like that's a crazy. Yeah, like I'd never heard that before.
What's banging in the? I think it was banging.
You think it was banging?
What's banging in the burg?
That's yeah. So town that we're in is ends with Berg, and so he asked that, and I just like it completely derailed the conversation. I had to focus entirely on it, but it was it was just something funny. Michael was there too.
What's banging?
Yeah. Well, Michael, I know you've got an obligation you've got to get to, and we typically try to hit the hour mark, but I feel like if we start trying to wrap up now, then
We might get wrapped up by
we
the
may
hour
get
mark.
wrapped up by the hour mark.
Yeah, we're going to a gathering to watch the Kentucky Derby, which is
What?
got to be one of the most overhyped events. All the pomp and circumstance for it.
What's the fun in that if you're not like putting money on? Are you gambling?
No.
I got something I want to bring up. Yeah, forget wrapping up.
I should have said anything.
I had a conversation with somebody the other day about how it would be fun to get with the boys and play poker.
Yeah, it could be fun.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Poker is not fun unless there's true stakes on the line. Like, I don't think I could convince the boys. This is such a millennial thing too. Boomers get together, play poker. Yeah, they're throwing $20. They're throwing $20 into the pot or whatever the buy-in is, right? I don't think I could convince them to put money on it. I don't know why this is such a millennial problem. Probably because we don't have as much money as boomers do.
Millennials are tightwads.
Dude, it frustrates me. I would love to get with the boys, play a couple of rounds of poker, and have stakes on the line. Because to me, it's not fun unless there's actual stakes. It doesn't have to be a lot, you know.
What if it was actual stakes? Like,
No, I want green, like cash.
I mean, that's probably moldy. Go get ribeye, New York strip, filet mignon, and you put those on the line.
In audience, now you understand what happens whenever I try to bring up, let's play poker with money. They make stupid deflection jokes.
It's not a deflection.
And-
It's a serious compromise. You said you wanted actual stakes on the line.
Thank you for joining us. This has been episode 28 of CuzWords. We'll be back next week. And I don't know if Michael will. All right.
Put
See
in
ya,
the
folks.
Wilhelm scream.